Okay, I'm going to be teaching you all how to make edamame. It's a healthy, pretty easy snack to make. So most people know it as soybeans, but it's actually called edamame. It can be called either, but if you're at a restaurant, like a sushi or Asian type restaurant, if you look on the menu, you'll probably find edamame, and that's what this is. Some people do serve it cold, and some serve it warm. In this tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make it warm. I don't think it tastes very good cold, personally. I think it's just gross. If you like it like that, then I guess you could just let it set a little while longer. I don't see why you would do that, but anyways. If you cannot find this type of edamame, if it's a different brand or whatever, that's fine. Just make sure that it is frozen kind, because that's what we're doing in this tutorial. If you find it microwavable or whatever and you just want to follow those instructions, then good for you, that's great. But this tutorial is for the specific frozen kind. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a pot. Basically, you're going to need one that has a lid coming with it. Fill it up with water. In this particular tutorial, I'm not actually cooking because I actually cooked some and the video did not work. So I'm just going to walk you through it at this point. Once you've brought your water to a boil, you need to put in the edamame. I only use half of this bag for myself because I don't eat that much, and this whole bag of edamame is quite a bit, and it's just too much for me. So once you've added as much as you like, you need to put on the top. You need to let that boil for about 5 minutes, okay? And, okay, so it has been about 5 minutes, and I'm going to show you what to do next. You're going to need to have just a basic strainer, as I'm sure you all have. It's pretty simple, basic item. Okay, now for this next thing, I'm basically just going to put my strainer in the sink. It's okay that's my sister. It's okay that she's in the video, but she thinks it's not okay. So, I'm going to put the strainer in the sink here. Okay, so my strainer is in the sink. And, you're going to need sea salt. So I'm going to get the sea salt. Okay, we have a huge grinder of it because I make edamame quite often because it's a healthy snack, which my mom does promote. So it just looks like this. If you do not have sea salt, that's okay. Just use regular salt. But this next part is kind of important. What I'm about to do is I'm about to take the edamame off of the stove and come over to the strainer and pour it in. But as soon as you pour that in, it is important to get the sea salt on it, because if you let it set for a while, the salt doesn't seep in as much, and basically the salt seeps in better right after, and it tastes better in general. So you want to do that kind of fast. Okay. So I've put a little bit of sea salt on there. I'm going to come over here, get a bowl. Here's my bowl. Here's my edamame. I'm just going to pour that in there. A little bit more sea salt on top, because I like mine pretty salty. The more salt, the more flavor, but you don't want to get too much sea salt because then it'll just taste like salt. So, I love edamame personally, and I think that this is a great, fast, healthy snack. The only thing with it, I mean, this probably isn't a big deal to anyone else but me because I'm really lazy, like I said previously, but it's the fact that it dirties a strainer and a pot, so then, unless your parents do all your dishes for you, you've got to clean your pot and your strainer. But other than that, it's a great snack, and then a lot of people actually don't know how to eat it, so I'm actually just going to show you how to do that. There's little beans, and some are smaller than others, but you just bite the bean with a little pod, and then you just throw away the little outer pod part, so, and then you have your snack. And I don't recommend just squeezing it out because the whole point is eating it like this so that you actually taste the salt and there's more flavor. So now you have your edamame.